Hi, I'm Jax, and today we're going to take this bird feeder / birdhouse to another level. You'll have to excuse the forest in the middle of my entryway. These little arborvitaes came a bit early for my planting season, and I had to put them somewhere. This birdhouse needs help, and it works outside. It's typically outside underneath that tree, and it's right in front of that fence. That fence is cedar, which is this exact color, but I would really like to have this pop. I want to protect the wood, and overall, I just think that it needs a little bit of whimsy. The first step, cleaning it up. I've done a few repairs here. This is the bottom of the piece. I'm gonna reinforce it as much as I can. There's some investigating. It looks like this board is pretty rotten. So I may have to take it off altogether. I would like this to last quite a while. So I think I'm gonna try taking this off and measuring up a different board, cutting it out, and trying something else. You can really see how much of the board is rotted out. I tried to save the pieces here, but when I took them off, they broke apart. I need to use this board to make a model of the second. I need to go find another piece of wood and make myself another piece. We're gonna go brave the garage. It's 0 degrees. See that box over there? That's where we need to go. I found some wood that might work to replace the parts that I need. I also found some other pieces that it might even spruce it up. And then I found 2 different kinds of wood. One is plain, and it looks like this is laminated. I mean, it's real wood, but this top layer, I believe, would not make it in the weather. So although it's a good piece of wood, I don't think it's right for this application. Because this birdhouse had a lot of problems with stability, I think I'm gonna just leave this piece of wood that size. I just need to size up these pieces of wood so that I can get this thing standing again. This is what's left of the piece of wood that I have found. I chopped it up into these pieces here. They're kind of rough around the edges, so I need to sand them up, and then I want to put a couple coats of paint on them before I put them in place. To do the job, I used my Sawzall. Okay, I have pounded in these wood pieces that I cut, and some of them split, so I just put an additional nail at the end here, and I kept them in there because I put a bunch of paint on the bottom of the pieces so that they're kind of glued in place with the paint. You can kind of see here some smashed out. It's because I really want a good watertight seal, and although it may not be completely watertight, it'll help. It doesn't need to be pretty, it just needs to last for a while. And I went into the garage, and these are old yogurt containers that I do not have the heart to throw out. So I keep them thinking, oh, I could use that with something. And I'm thinking I don't want this piece of wood to rot out like the other ones. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put these underneath and set the bird feeder on top. I'm gonna take out my trusty E6000 glue and attach it with that along with the silicone. I have to finish painting this up with the final coat of white primer, and once I attach these to the bottom, I can finally decorate. When I was trying to get the paint inside the drain holes, I just couldn't do a really good job, and I think they're too high. I'm going to drill some holes in the bottom panel just to eliminate some of the additional water that sits in here. Check it out, it's all finished. I can't wait for spring to get here so I can place this outside. The only other additional thing that I think that I would want to add in the future is perhaps some river rock glued onto the bottom of the base. I think that would allow the base of the piece to blend into the landscape a little easier. So that's it, folks. Thanks for tagging along. Until next time, love you guts. Bye!
If you want to see what else I create on this channel, consider subscribing because I'd love to have you as a viewer.